we understand from persons familiar with the discussions that $8 to $9 billion could be the fine. This is for breach of sanctions with countries like Iran and Sudan, where Paribas transacted financial transactions to the scale of around $30 billion. So $8 to $9 billion is the financial recompense. And the much more important issue is there's the probability of a guilty plea will be entered in criminal charges. Now, the Wall Street Journal is carrying the details in terms of the broadest settlement terms so far. And that could come down to being banned in dollar transactions. BNP Paribas being banned from doing dollar transactions for a limited number of months. Now, this would be the progressive part from what we understand. This would be the new piece of information that the market will look at this morning, because the concern was that if you're banned from doing dollar transactions, how long would that be? 30 employees are expected to lose their jobs. Of course, Georges Cuchorel,
he left.
He left last week. He's the chief operating officer. This gives you a sense of the scale of just what Benjamin Lowski wants.
We've discussed this story, Manus, over the weeks.
Yes.
The level of fine has steadily increased. How does it compare to other fines that have been implemented over the years?
Really, I suppose, again, to jog the memory of the viewers, HSBC breached sanctions and they were fined $1.9 billion. So you're looking here somewhere in the region of 3 times that amount. Credit Suisse, as you know, recently had a criminal. They pleaded guilty. This was for helping American citizens avoid paying taxes, and they pleaded guilty and they paid $2.6 billion. So in that sense, Mark, it's certainly up there as being one of the most historic size of fines.
And I remember when we were talking about a $10 billion fine just a week or so ago, we were trying to figure out how does a bank of BNP Paribas size pay that sort of fine?
And it's certainly going to be something that will be discussed at length. Is the dividend the first thing to go? Are shareholders going to be made to, as it were, take the pain for this? Employees, where are we with bonus pools and clawbacks? Would they issue capital? Would they raise capital? Again, all of these things will be discussed. All of these things will be sort of bashed around the marketplace in terms of how they might meet these terms. I think the most important new thing is that it will be a limited number of months in terms of dollar transactions, Mark. So that's reputation and financial issues brought to a much smaller scale than perhaps we originally thought.